In this section, we are going to go a little bit more in detail about indexes. We already mentioned that indexes are database objects and they help us to speed up querying. So again, we can think of indexes like an index pages on a book. You look on the back of the book, you find a particular word, and you know where it occurs inside of the book. Regarding the database state, indexes are separate database objects that complement a table, and they are constantly maintained. So, for example, if we have an index on a particular column in a table, every time we make an insert, update, or delete over that table, synchronously also the index will be changed. The main purpose is to speed up querying, so to fetch some particular data, but however, since indexes are also changed every time when we execute some insert, update, or delete statement, this could also slow down the processes when working in the database. One important rule regarding creating indexes that they can be created against any column data type, with the exception of LOBs and raw data types. So we cannot make an index on nclob or clob data type column. Regarding the creation, we can create it implicit and explicit. So for example, every time when we create a primary key or a unique constraint on a table column, an index is going to be created automatically. However, we can also explicitly define an index on any of the columns in a table. So for example, if we use often a table that has some data type and a lot of queries are created where clause refers many times on that column, it is useful to create an index on it. Another important thing to remember, if the index is going to be used or not, is actually primarily decided by the database optimizer. So regardless of your intent, the index may or may not be used. In this section, we're going to go a little bit more in details regarding all that topics, so stay around. See you in the next lesson.